Hello sailors! Today we are in Marina Punat at Salona 45 from NAS Sailing Center. In this video we will go through 3 exercises which will help you get control and get the feeling for a sailing boat, how it maneuvers in tight spaces. In my opinion, this is something you should do every time you rent different sailing boat, because they all behave slightly different. Another thing which will help you sail with confidence is subscribing to Skipper Hotline. It connects you to a local sailing instructor who will be your personal sailing assistant. More about it you can find on our webpage skipperhotline.eu. Link is in description. Now back to the video. Okay, so first thing we'll test is prop walk. I will not go into detail why it happens, but what you need to know that sailing boats, when you drive them reverse, they don't go straight, they go typically left or right. Sometimes it helps you, sometimes it works against you, but what you need to know in which direction your boat pulls and to anticipate it so you can use it in your advantage. So what I will do, wind is coming from there, so I will start or position boat stern to the wind as precisely as I can, and I want to stop in this angle. I'll just gently drive reverse to correct the angle. Okay, almost there. A little bit more. Maybe you're already guessing in which direction this boat is pulling. And we are there. And now I will put steering wheel exactly in the middle, and I'm not trying to drive straight, I'm just observing. I will go forward just so I will stop the boat. I'm looking at the sea surface to be sure I have really stopped. And now all I have to do, use let's say half of the gas and drive straight back and observe what happens. Okay? And I'm looking where the boat wants to go. So I can feel it's pulling slightly to the right or starboard side. Okay, which helps me. Now I know when I'm docking I should anticipate a little bit of the starboard turn. Next exercise is 90 degrees turn. I will do it close to Marina, and you should do it as well, like this, because you need something as a reference, because if you're just turning in the empty bay, you're not really getting precise feeling when and how it happens. So what I want to know is how easily and quickly the boat will turn when I turn it in reverse 90 degrees. Some boats turn quick and easy, and some boats need bigger radius to perform the same turn. In general, boats with 2 rudders or 1 long rudder, they turn quicker, and boats with small single rudder, they need a lot to turn. But there are few other parameters we won't go into at the moment. So I'm at, I don't know, 2 boats lengths distance from the marina. We are learning from the previous exercise that this boat is pulling me to the starboard side, so I'm already countering that turn with the steering wheel. I have wind from there, and what I want to do is I want to be as parallel as possible with Marina. So now I have gained momentum, I have control over the boat again. I will aim at the white box as my reference, and I'm not trying to get there. What I want to do, this is my 90 degrees turn, and as soon as white box will be here, I will start turning. And I'm just observing how easy it happens. And now I'm doing the full turn. Not doing anything, just observing. Point of rotation is, let's say, for the need of this exercise, in the middle of the boat. Okay, and once I will turn, I will know how far this boat has turned. Okay, this is 90 degrees, so I'm one width of the boat further up than what my reference was. Now you know how soon you have to turn once you are docking in the tight spot in marina. I would do this exercise 2 or 3 times just to be sure, and if your conditions are significantly different from the first test on a day you have to dock in marina, do it again, because different strength and angle of wind will influence the turning radius. Third exercise, my favorite, and something I think it's really beneficial for my students, is so-called Tom Cruise, so 180 degrees turn. There are few rules, not just because I want it like that, but in this way you will get a good feeling for a boat. So rule is, there is no feathering or adjusting a boat with the steering wheel. So you can go only full left or full right, and I want you to control a boat with the gas. The goal is to turn halfway 90 degrees and then in other direction other 90 degrees, not to do 180 and then drive forward. I know now it's confusing, you will see in a second once I will demonstrate it. I'm staying close to marina because again we need a reference for this. Important thing here is that you understand the wind is pushing you, and wind will push at 99% of the boats. It will push the bow first, or it will influence bow more than the stern. So front part of the boat more than the stern. And I have to adjust my driving to the wind strength and angle. So at the moment wind is straight towards me, approximately 12 knots. So I can just gently speed up, and now look at this. I'm already going neutral and I will drive full starboard, and now I'm going reverse, but boat doesn't react to the rotation of the propeller or the gas handle, but to its movement. Since boat is still moving forward, I'm still driving in that direction. Now I'm waiting for the rotation of the boat to stop, and now it has stopped and I can go full turn in either direction. I will keep gas for as long as I need to regain momentum, and then I can reduce speed. Okay, this is one direction. I will just add a little bit more distance from the marina, and then I will do the same, but in reverse. Now it's completely opposite setup, which means now wind is pushing my stern, so now I'm fighting against the wind, and I want to do exactly the same rotation, but how I will achieve that is different than previous one. So since I'm fighting against the wind now, I will keep the gas as it is. I will go full turn port side, and I still need gas because I have to push the bow against the wind, and that's something I want you to feel. And now I will go neutral for a moment, and once I will be at approximately 90 degrees, I will give gas. 3, 2, 1, rotation has stopped, and I'm going with the wheel completely in other direction. And this is so-called Tom Cruise exercise. So this helps you with two things. Get the feeling that boat reacts, or steering wheel reacts to the motion of the boat, not to the direction of the gear, and that wind is crucial for all maneuvers. Do this as many times as you need. to gain control and gain confidence over your boat. I hope these 3 exercises will help you be better skipper and sailor. And if you need anything else, Skipper Hotline Assistance is here for you.